DeSantis as far as not wanting to have any kind of schooling as far as blacks. We shouldn't have to do that now. It should have been taught a long time ago. And what has his people brought into this country besides their handout, like many of them? So, God bless America.
Bye, Joanne. See you next weekend, okay?
Have any kind of...
Let's go to Dick in Dayton. Dick here on KDK.
I told you I would call you, but you know what? I'm still proud of the Bengals. You know, Chris, they did good, and whatever they did
better than the Steelers did.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I was going to tell you, Chris, I've never seen anything like this. That balloon was... Something was wrong, Chris.
What?
Oh, that balloon in the air. I thought maybe... I said to a couple of my friends, it was behind China, wasn't it?
Well, China admits that they launched it.
Yeah, but I'm glad to see. I got a little scared of that thing, you know?
Ain't nothing to be scared of, man. This stuff goes on undercover all the time. There's satellites right now listening to you, to me, everywhere. The NSA is collecting all of your phone calls, the metadata, everywhere you've been. And if you pop up in as important to a search, they can go back and search everything that you've ever done with a cell phone. Yeah, well, I had a good time. I don't know, Chris. I'm going to go to the third instrument. I got to decide between the mandolin, the banjo, and the ukulele. I wish I had that kind of talent where I could play either one of them well. Yeah, I'm starting to. It's been 5 days a week I've been playing. Stay with the banjo. I think I'd like the banjo, okay? Yeah, the little banjo. Well, have a good night. All right, you too. Bye-bye. Bye, Dick. Don't forget American Menu. You can get your tickets by dialing 412-431-0773. Go to Dorsey's Digital Imaging on Frankstown or online at newhorizontheater.org. I'm done for the night. Goodbye, everybody.
The Big K Morning Show with Larry and Marty. Breaking news and making a difference.
You can't make one mistake.
No assumptions, especially in this day and age. And if you're an administrator, you've got to do it.
The world has changed. Accept the change and adapt.
The Big K Morning Show with Larry and Marty. Weekday mornings 5:30 till 10 on 100.1 FM, AM 1020, KDKA.com, and on the Odyssey app.
The toilet sneeze. Every flush spews bacteria onto surfaces that little Bobby touches and then spreads to the light switch and everywhere else in the house. Yuck. So Dad uses Microban 24 to help stop the spread. It's the only sanitizing spray with a long-lasting shield that keeps killing 99.9% of bacteria on surfaces for up to 24 hours. Be confident you're protecting your family with Microban 24. Don't just sanitize it, Microban it.
As a Walgreens pharmacist, I talk with people all the time about little tips and tricks for filling their Medicare prescriptions, like taking advantage of Walgreens 90-day refills to save them a trip, or using Refill by Scan, which is super easy and right on your phone. And for anybody worried about prescription costs, I say, hey, we got you, with low-cost copays on many medications.
Let's talk about making things easier. Walgreens is here. Fill your way and save at walgreens.com/Medicare. See pharmacists for restrictions and exclusions.
Tune in to KDKA Radio every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. for On the Money with Secure Money Advisors. Brian Caranta has tips that will make sure your retirement and income plan is ready to help provide you with a comfortable, secure retirement.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
All the news you need for your day and the sports, music, and podcasts you love are all on the free Odyssey app. Download now.
KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh, W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare Advantage Studios.
Pittsburgh's news, weather, and traffic station. News Radio, KDKA. This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. It is music's biggest night. Harry Styles won the first big award at the Grammys with Best Pop Vocal Album for Harry's House. Sam Smith and Kim Petras just won for Best Pop Duo. And Beyonce snags Best R&B Song. Host Trevor Noah.
The upside of hosting the Grammys in LA is that everyone can be here. The downside of hosting the Grammys in LA is the traffic. Beyonce is on her way. And just for reference, how are you, Mr. Now? Congratulations. Just for reference, Beyonce has now equaled the record for most Grammys of any individual of all time.
A standing ovation for Grammy winner Viola Davis, who announced Beyonce's win. Davis won Best Spoken Word Album for her memoirs audiobook before the show. She's now an EGOT winner. Republican lawmakers are accusing China of deliberately spying on U.S. military sites with that suspected surveillance balloon, and they're slamming the Biden administration for not taking it down sooner. CBS's David Martin was on Face the Nation.
They sent planes up to photograph that sensor pod that was on the balloon, and they've got videotapes of it. So the U.S. was essentially watching China watch us.
Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg says China could get hit with sanctions. In Ohio, federal investigators are waiting for flames to die down before looking into how a train carrying hazardous chemicals derailed in East Palestine. Michael Graham is with the NTSB.
We can say the crew did receive an alarm from a wayside defect detector shortly before the derailment, indicating a mechanical issue. Then an emergency brake application initiated.
The crash site's still off limits and evacuation orders are still in place. Ukraine is bracing for a potentially brutal Russian offensive ahead of the war's one-year mark in just a few weeks. The BBC's James Waterhouse is in Kyiv with details.
Alexei Reznikov says he expects the Kremlin to pursue its immediate goals of expanding the land corridor it holds between occupied Crimea and territory it seized in the east of Ukraine, as well as occupy the entire Donbass region.
He also confirms more support from Western allies is coming. Teams are making some big moves tonight in the NBA.
The Brooklyn Nets are trading Kyrie Irving to the Dallas Mavericks. In exchange, the Nets get Spencer Dinwiddie, Dorian Finney-Smith, and a package of draft picks. The 30-year-old Irving, an all-star starter, requested a trade just on Friday after talks on a possible contract extension with the Nets broke down. He will now join his fourth team in 7 seasons. Last season, Irving missed more than half of Brooklyn's games when he refused to get vaccinated against COVID. A year later, he was suspended after sharing an anti-Semitic documentary on his social media platforms.
Nike later cut ties with
CBS News, New York.
Nike cut ties with him too. This is CBS News.
United States Deputy Sheriff's Association is a national nonprofit and America's largest non-governmental provider of services to law enforcement. USDSA assists city, county, state, and federal law enforcement agencies through our many varied programs, including free safety equipment donations, free officer survival training, cash donations, and condolence letters to the family of law enforcement officers who perish in the line of duty. USDSA also offers college scholarships for the dependent children of law enforcement, along with a citizen awareness program and thank you cards to law enforcement. These are just some of the ways United States Deputy Sheriff's Association assists America's law enforcement and the citizens they serve. For more information about United States Deputy Sheriff's Association or to see how you can help, visit www.usdeputy.org. United States Deputy Sheriff's Association, taking training to the next level because lives are on the line.
An Australian environmentalist is advocating human composting as an eco-friendly alternative after death.
It's a practice already in place across the United States. Now it's being promoted by popular Australian environmentalist Huey Davidson, who says it provides
a metric tonne of beautiful, fertile, rich soil, which can then be used however the family see fit.
Human composting is an alternative to burials and cremations, and it's a process in which remains are turned into soil. But it's a new concept still under review in Australia. Scott Mayman for CBS News, Canberra, Australia.
Another near plane collision, this time in Austin, Texas. The FAA and NTSB are looking into how a FedEx plane almost crashed into a Southwest flight that was taking off on the same runway. FedEx aborted its flight and Southwest later landed that one safely. But this comes just weeks after a similar incident at JFK in New York. Monica Ricks, CBS News.
The source you trust for news and information that matters. News Radio, KDKA.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA. Covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Company.
When you hire your local CertaPro painters, you get
the power of a cut above.
Decades of expertise to transform your home from so-so to virtuoso.
The power of neighborhood painters.
We live where you live and probably like the same pizza place you do.
Put the power of pro
to work for you today. Get your project started at CertaPro.com.
Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated. Home improvement contract registration numbers are available at CertaPro.com.
Hi, this is Larry Richard with Dan Bitchoff, the PA Hypnosis and Anxiety Center. Anxiety, Dan, you know, is at an all-time high.
It's out of control right now, Larry. We have people calling in every day to help with anxiety. And the thing that we have here at the PA Hypnosis and Anxiety Center is we're able to get to the part of the brain that actually causes the anxiety. Most everybody knows that people have problems, but they can't control the anxiety on their own. So the sessions that we do actually from the first session on gets that part of the brain to stop causing that fight or flight anxiety response. And that's how we're able to give the guarantee with our program.
And you've worked with high-level athletes, Olympic athletes. Where do we get started?
We do a free consultation, and we're going to do the same thing with the clients here that we do with the U.S. Olympic team to help them win gold medals. So when you call the office for the consultation, we can set that up at 724-934-8446.
The PA Hypnosis and Anxiety Center, 724-934-8446. Call now.
Hi, Sarah. I'm sorry I'm late. The traffic is crazy.
Yeah, it is. And it doesn't help that gas prices have skyrocketed. I can't believe how much it costs for gas now.
Everyone's talking about how much gas is, but I never pay full price for gas anymore. I just use the free Upside app, and I get cash back for every gallon of gas I buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid real cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yeah, real cash every time I buy gas.
What? That sounds like it could really add up.
I've made around $200 already.
Wow, that's serious extra money. I'm downloading the free Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app to earn real cash back every time you buy gas. Use promo code CAR57 for an extra 25 cents per gallon cash back in your first fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank account, to PayPal, or an e-gift card. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code CAR57 for a 25 cents per gallon bonus in your first tank. That's code CAR57 for 25 cents per gallon cash back in your first fill-up. Cashback's not available in gas in New Jersey and Wisconsin.
Here's the latest from the KDKA Community Message Board.
The city of Pittsburgh celebrates the life and works of playwright August Wilson. Join them downtown on February 6th for a reception in the City County Building Grand Lobby. Learn what's happening in February at KDKARadio.com. Celebrate the big game with a big name like Salem's Market and Grill. Order your party platters in time for kickoff. Find their full catering menu at salemsmarketgrill.com. The Landing Hotel at Rivers Casino is now open. Enjoy free valet parking and free breakfast with panoramic views of downtown. Stay right in the heart of the action and book your stay today at thelandinghotelpgh.com.
Keep listening for updates from the KDKA Community Message Board. Details at kdkaradio.com.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. Testing its emergency alert system equipment. The EAS will provide timely emergency warnings. This station serves the Pittsburgh Extended Operational Area. This concludes this emergency alert system test.
Join Rob Pratt every Sunday at 11 a.m. for Black and Gold Sunday, presented by Coons Market, your hometown Pittsburgh grocer. Rob keeps you posted on Pittsburgh sports with 2 hours of exciting talk. That's Black and Gold Sunday, 11 to 1, presented each week by Coons Market.
It's Marty. Listen, I have seen so much angst and anger these days that, you know what's overwhelmed me with joy and optimism? This Get Marty. The folks in this community that have stepped up. You can't help your neighbor. if you hate your neighbor. Get Marty epitomizes that opportunity to help people, feed people, clothe people, educate people. If you need me, get Marty at KDKRadio.com. It's where we will find a way to help you.
Get Marty is brought to you by the Bowser Family Foundation. Matt Mertz Plumbing, now part of the Armstrong Comfort Solutions family. UPMC and Robert Pierce and Associates.
This Valentine's, it will be love at first sight when you see Diamonds Direct's Classics collection. This must-have collection includes diamond stud earrings, diamond hoop earrings, diamond pendants, diamond bracelets. These beautiful romantic gifts even come in any budget. Diamond Classics are like the little black dress. It's jewelry every woman needs, something she can wear every day, whether just running errands or going out on the town. A nice pair of diamond stud earrings goes with just about anything. Now is the perfect time to celebrate your love with the gift of jewelry. Diamonds Direct has all of the trending fashion jewelry she needs to complete any outfit. Whether she needs a pop of color with a gorgeous gemstone necklace or classic diamond studs to wear every day, it's all at Diamonds Direct. Come and let us help you start the jewelry box of her dreams. And remember, with every purchase at Diamonds Direct, you're guaranteed the best value price and a luxurious shopping experience. Come celebrate your love this Valentine's at Diamonds Direct. Your love, our passion. Learn more at diamondsdirect.com.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Mostly cloudy tonight. A couple of rain showers out there. Maybe some wet snowflakes mixed in later on, down to 33. Clouds give us some sun tomorrow, high 40. Breezy mild Tuesday afternoon rain showers up to 53. For AccuWeather, I'm John Feerick, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Good evening and welcome to Amplify, a telephone talk show that looks at life from a religious perspective. I'm Father Ron Lingwin, hoping that you have felt the warmth of God's love in your life this day, but especially the joy you feel when you share God's love with others. As we do each week, I like to begin a program with a story that is based on faith and formed with imagination. It was Peter who said to Jesus, "Master, I followed you for a long time, and yet there's still many questions in my mind. Yes, you have been kind and patient and